Okay, we're live. Hi, everyone. My name is Susan Watkins, and I am the winery sommelier here at Summerhill Pyramid Winery. Today, I'm joined by our wonderful winemaker, Michael Alexander, and together we are here to share with you our 2011 Blanc de Franc. This unique sparkling wine is made entirely from Cabernet Franc grapes and is truly a first of its kind in Canada. So Michael, why don't you jump in and tell us about how this wine came to be? I hear it's a fun story.
It definitely is. In 2011, we had a block of Cabernet Franc down in Soyas that was hanging. We were hoping to let it get a little bit more ripe. And we checked the forecast one day and noticed that they were calling for -9, -10 that night, whatever it was, which is cold enough to do ice wine. And so we thought, you know what, once the frost hits, we're going to lose the canopy. We're not going to get any more sugar. So why don't we just pick the Cab Franc and we'll press it whole cluster and we'll make some sparkling out of it. The poor crew was out on the crush pad. We actually ended up picking iced wine that night. So in one press, they were making sparkling wine, and in the press next to it, they were making ice wine. So I think it may be the most Canadian winemaking story ever, making sparkling and ice wine at the exact same time. And then we bottled it and we just kind of left it in the warehouse until it hit that perfect point. We decided it was ready to go. So it wasn't meant to be, but we just had this opportunity to make something fun, exciting, and unique. And so that's what we did.
That's amazing. And it's amazing to consider that the special conditions that inspired the creation of this wine may never be repeated.
Let's hope not.
Either way, this wine is truly one of a kind. Now, I don't know about you, Michael, but I can't wait to get my nose in this glass. First, let's admire that beautiful pale salmon color. Wow, just gorgeous and beautiful fine bubbles. Ooh, what a provocative nose. Full of red berries right off the bat. I'm getting red raspberry, cranberry, dried strawberry, red currant, and these really lovely earthy savory notes as well, like rosemary and sage. And under all of that, I find this really distinct pastry note, which reminds me of spiced fruitcake. And that really evokes the holiday season for me. On the palate, the fruit really follows the nose on the palate. So think earthy red cranberry and raspberry, a little bit of tangerine peel. There's something remotely citrusy there. Fine herbs, and on the finish, this really, really pleasing bitter green almonds. All in all, really good length and a dry and lively finish as well. So to me, this wine is reminiscent of rosé sparkling from the Loire Valley in France, Cremant de Loire, which is often made with Cabernet Franc grapes. And that style is really zesty and earthy and structured. And I think that this definitely pays homage to that in a really beautiful way. Michael, how would you enjoy this wine? What would you pair this with, out of curiosity?
I've paired it with hard cheeses and it works beautifully. I personally love it with grilled chicken. I find that with a little bit of the structure that's there in that tannin, it pairs really well with some protein. And because it has some weight, it's got some body, it's got a little bit of tannin to it. It does pair with things that you would traditionally use a lighter red wine for. Grilled salmon, poached salmon, I think this would work really well.
I would agree with you. I feel that dry rosé sparkling wines make for fabulous food pairings because they often have this amazing intensity and structure, as you noted. And this wine is incredibly refreshing and dry, so it would absolutely make a delicious wine to sip at the beginning of a meal. But I imagine enjoying this with something like roast turkey or roast chicken, or even something like pork tenderloin stuffed with dried fruit. My mouth is watering just thinking about it.
I'm off the booster after this. It's making me hungry.
So our 2011 Blanc de Franc is available for purchase in our wine shop or on our website, and it is included in our fabulous holiday sparkling experience pack, I would highly recommend you go and get your hands on one of those. I encourage you to visit our website at www.summerhill.bc.ca to learn more. And we both wish you happy sipping. Thank you.